it may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
This is your victory. Now, I know you didn't do this just to win an election. And I know you didn't do it for me. You did it because you understand the enormity of the task that lies ahead.
You're not going to believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
We're doing a little special. I'm getting ready to do the Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast show or podcast. I don't know. It can't be a podcast and a show. But I figured I'd just go live. Oh, there's the call. Middle of the Road Podcast. This is Coach Casey.
Ooh, Coach Casey. We got a question for you, my man.
Yeah, I'm here for questions. What's up, my buddy?
Do you know why bears hibernate?
To avoid the cold? That's not a good answer. That's a bad answer. It's a real bad answer. God dang it. If this was like to win $1 million, man, that would have sucked. What is the answer? Is there an answer to it?
Well, to be honest with you,
Or were you hoping I had the answer?
Well, the other day, so my boss, when we were cruising up the mountain, she asked me, she's like, have you ever thought like how bears hibernate? And it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, well, I remember as a kid, they'd like burrow up or whatever. But you think about it, it's like they gotta piss and shit at some point in time, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
They go in caves. Yeah, and they do wake up. They get up and
like trees and
do things like that. They'll come out.
Josh knows about the hibernation of bears. Just ask him, man.
But they your body shuts down and shit.
Yeah. Well, I did a little research on it, and I guess one of the reasons why they go into hibernation is because most of the stuff that they eat, is
dead.
Yep.
Gone, yeah.
Yeah. So interesting
100%.
fact. Hey, welcome to the show, man.
That's a great start to the show, man. I wish you guys would have sent over something so I could have researched that before you called, and then would have had a better answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, like I like to throw everybody off guard.
All right. Well, it worked. Well, thanks for calling me.
Yeah, I was just talking out of my ass too. I don't even know about that.
Well, the best dude, Josh. The best dude.
Yeah.
Well, how do I sound coming through?
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm recording the show right now. I'm just playing around. You seen my show the other day, and I tried some new views and didn't get the audio connected to my video board, so I had audio, but not to go match up for like the first 16 minutes of video. So I'm using this as a test station, man. So I'm good. I'm 9 o'clock here. My family just went to bed. My wife had surgery today, and everything went well.
That's good.
So I got half a day off work to go sit in a hospital, which is, I don't know if that's a good trade or not. I didn't have as much fun as the last time I seen you in one, Stevie.
Yeah. What?
You were at the hospital and you seen your sister had a plaque up there and something else. You were taking pictures at the doctor or the hospital or something, right?
Well,
do I remember your life better than you do, man?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I forget where I'm at, man. I'm a time traveler, I think. Good friend of mine, brother, essentially had a baby that day.
Okay. What is essentially having a baby?
Well, I guess.
Totally having a baby.
Yeah. Totally. I was trying to sound sophisticated.
Well, you nailed it.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, like they essentially, you know, I didn't know what that meant. Like if they had it the day before, but they told everybody they had it that day, so they didn't feel bad because they missed it or something.
Oh, yeah. How's the weather there in Kansas?
Today was probably the worst day of the week, and it was still in the 50s, lows in the 30s at night. But you know, next week looks like it's going to be in the 60s and 70s, which is good because I make so much money in my life. I on the side I also put up Christmas lights for people. So this time of year, I nights and weekends I'm putting up Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty rad, dude.
That's how I supplement the income for my podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna, quote unquote, off the air. I guess I was gonna get at you about, because I wanted to pick your brain
Okay.
at like some of like your video, like stuff like that. Just because, you know, I don't know, shit's irritating, frustrating.
Oh
It'd
yeah.
be nice to, you know, what is it? Two
Tips?
brains. Yeah, tips.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm always down to help. I don't do a very good podcast, but I have the technology and the setup down pretty good. I've got the I like, you know, the studio we built and the look, and changing this new camera setup is messing with it. It's, you know, changing kind of the set I built, but it also lets me play and redecorate and do stuff anyway, so
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I thought that was badass how you guys switched it up.
well, TJ wanted
Other,
us to face each other. We used to sit side by side when we first started, and if I'm honest with you, for the video platform, we got a shit ton more views because they always say they want to see your face for whatever reason, and he wanted to face each other, kind of like one of those, you know, face-off shows or whatever you want to call it, and so I did
like
that.
the
And
slap one.
well, kind of, you know, but more like like one of the political shows where they, you know, across from each other, and they're hardline or hardball or whatever the fuck one of those shows was called. I don't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
So that was kind of the thing he wanted. But then as we started doing, he's like, well, it'd be cool, but also if, you know, we had cameras that could switch back and forth like all these big shows do. And I say, all these big shows have a producer and a guy running the 4 or 5 cameras that they have. I have 3 or 4 things I can use as cameras, but I don't have nobody to run them besides me while I'm doing the show. So I just kind of thought, well, shit, I've got 2 wireless. I'm just using phones currently as the 2 cameras I use. Now I've got one iPhone. I don't even know what model it is, and a older Samsung Galaxy that are doing my 2 cameras, and I have them running wirelessly. Hardly any lag. Looks pretty good, and you know, it starts to give you more of a professional feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, most definitely. I got a green screen that we haven't even really tested out yet.
Oh
Like
shit!
a legit one.
What?
Yeah, for real.
Where'd you
dude.
get that
Like a
from? That's fucking. That makes me jealous. We've always talked about it. We want to do like infomercials and all kinds of stupid shit,
yeah,
man.
Dude, yeah, like the fucking Wayne's World stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're in fucking Tahiti.
Woo! La Caliclara.
Yeah.
For fucking sure, dude. Well, fuck, that might be worth a trip up to Wyoming, which would be nice to come up anyway, and
Hell yeah.
fucking make some commercials and take the family hiking during the day and do maybe a couple podcasts at night or something.
Oh, it'd be rad, man. The summertime would probably be the best time.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because you know it's starting to get cold.
How are the bears in the summer? Are there bears in Wyoming?
Not in Casper.
Okay.
They're, you know,
There's
oddly,
bears, but in the mountain.
yeah, in the mountain.
Well-
That was another reason why the whole bear thing came into play, I guess. But yeah, there is up in the fucking mountain, and when I'm like sitting up there doing the flagging thing or whatever, it's like, oh my god, if there's a second time that comes here, dude, I mean, I could punch.
Dude, black bears, yeah, black bears aren't like.
Did they like
Are we-
did
are
they
we getting
mug,
into
did they
the bear
rob you
thing? 'Cause-
first or oh sorry, no.
Well, no, black bears, they're fucking really tame. I mean, really, they will fuck you up for sure. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt about it. But you don't gotta be like freaked out about them. They're not gonna come attack you.
Okay, as long
They're
as you
so scared of people.
all right.
You pick up a rock and go like, "Hey, bear," and throw it at them. They're gonna run away.
I don't know, man. That still seems like that's like called what?
Unless
That's
you-
literally the term poking the bear. You know, like,
I'm not-
I don't think if I see a fucking black bear, the first instinct is, I mean, I will pick up a rock in defense, but I'm waiting until it comes at me to
Right.
throw it at it.
But I'm just saying, I lived in Colorado,
All right.
and we had black bears that would get in our trash all the time,
Okay.
and like go out on the deck and just yell at them. They're like, "Get the hell out of here!" Throw shit at 'em. My brother shot one with a blunt tip freaking arrow out of his compound bow, and it just kind of was like went right back in the trash.
Well, shit, that time we were staying at your dad's house in Wisconsin, that fucking bear came at night, fucking knocked that bird feeder over.
Man, I don't know
Yeah,
nothing.
they don't.
I don't really know nothing about bears, and that's, I mean, in Kansas you don't have to, but I'm I'm fairly happy. I mean, we have some at our zoo. We see them there, and that's like the close, safe distance that I feel comfortable with bears.
Right. But in the wild, I've only seen a couple myself, like fucking around in the woods and shit, and see a bear. That's because they try to avoid you.
Oh,
They can smell you from a fucking mile away, and they're like, I ain't fucking with them.
Oh, I think most animals are that way, short of maybe like Ultimo predator, like a lion.
Right.
And I think even them, for the most part, you know, I don't think certain ones. I think when they're hungry, will seek you out. You'll see those videos of somebody getting chased down.
Right.
Or
I've never been chased by one, but my brother and I were tracked by one, for sure. Went turkey hunting, hiked like 5 miles into this place to go hunt, sat down in a tree, didn't hear shit the whole time, turned around and came back, and there was big old cat tracks following us 3/4 of the whole way that we hiked.
Oh no!
Didn't hear shit.
Dude, man, fuck you.
Never
Like, I'm
seen
not.
it,
I
nothing.
promise you, I'm never going back there again. I can tell you that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was that, you know, I've seen a cat before. Went to this tile guy's house, going up his stairs up into his deck, turn around, and there's a mountain lion down at the bottom of the stairs. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, fuck that.
No bueno, man, as they say somewhere else.
That was
I
in
don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
hey, do you think that? Oh my God, yes. Hey, do you think that mountain lions can speak Spanish?
Oh man.
Depends on where they live, bro.
And they can,
It depends on
bears
where
can,
they live.
bears can smell the menstruation too. You got to be careful for that.
It's like sharks. It's like sharks. Yeah. Yeah. No swimming, no hanging out in the woods.
Oh
Yeah.
man, no
Fucking
good. So what do you guys?
wild animals.
What's up tonight? What you guys doing a regular show? Am I helping you host? Are we just doing an interview? Did you guys already do your show? What's up?
Well, to be honest with you,
The show.
yeah, this is the weekly show. We
Okay.
recorded a little clip beforehand. I have a couple other things, a couple other questions Goofy wants to ask you, and then I'm on the hamburglar kick. Remember the hamburglar?
I do remember the Hamburglar. He was a big part of my childhood. I'm
Yeah,
I'm 42
see,
years old, so I think
Okay,
we're same range. I don't know how.
I was just gonna ask. I was born in October '81.
I was born August 81. I'm older than you, man.
Hell yeah!
Don't be sharing social security number.
I didn't give.
didn't.
I'm not giving you
That's what I
that.
said.
No.
I was gonna say my whole shit, and was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't give us. We don't need. I mean, I don't need to know what time you were born or any of that stuff.
Hell Hell
What
yeah.
set you claim?
Oh, I'll tell you what set man. East side. Oh, wait, no, west. Wait, I don't know.
Well,
Where are we at right now?
I don't
We're
know.
on the north side.
Yeah, we're underground. in the
Okay.
basement.
South side.
We're
You guys are in the basement right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the downside. There we go.
All
Yeah,
right.
we got the Noid
We're on
right
the
behind
downside.
us.
Well, I'm out.
Krusty's.
I'm out in my studio. I could be as loud as I want, and I don't really think it'd take quite a bit for anybody to hear me because neighbors are pretty far away, and I'm pretty far away from my house on my property. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So the hamburglar thing.
Okay.
The other, I really wanted to paint a hamburglar. I got this painting. It was like gifted of me. It's an older print, I guess, and yeah, some people add shit to them, whatever. My funny take on it, I guess. Well, you'll just have to wait and see. But the Hamburglar was incorporated with it. And then last night when I was out in the garage looking at it, all this, and then either or, we came downstairs and Josh was fucking around with his thing. I look over and I have a Hamburglar fucking little figure from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God. And then I just Googled, the Hamburglar. Here's some untold truth of the Hamburglar. Are you ready for this, my man?
All right, give me the facts on the untold truth of the Hamburglar, man. I was actually going to Google this the other day, and now I don't have to, so this is perfect.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Where's that button? Yeah.
Oh man. So apparently, he was originally an old creepy man.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense. I don't.
Yeah.
Did they show any like footage or pictures of him from then?
They do. According to MASH.com, this is where I'm reading this from.
The show MASH, or is this a website? Oh,
No, mashed.
Mashed.
okay, sorry. The potato.
No,
the potato website.
Yeah.
Hamburglar was McDonald's resident scamp. You probably remember his striped clothes, his weird cry of "robber, robber," and the fact he and his companions slightly creepy. Okay. No,
That was good. That was creepy. That was good, man. We should have done this on. We should have done this on Halloween.
Yeah. There's this picture of, I don't remember. It's from the 70s.
Yeah.
Part of 1971.
Yeah.
I guess is when they came out with the dude, and it literally looks,
I guess that's when he was created.
right, but it's like some weird old man. It's crazy.
Yeah. So okay, picture this, my man.
Okay.
Obviously not a cartoon or like it's an actual person, but like bald. You know what I mean? But it's got like the sides have hair. I don't even know what you would call that kind of
No,
hair.
it kind of looks like the Crypt Keeper, but he's got like a melted nose in front of his mouth or something.
I'm gonna try
Weird.
to Google him real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to see. I mean, if this dude came into the freaking McDonald's when I was a kid, I would leave screaming for sure. That dude is trying to freaking touch some kids. What the hell is that?
Well, and even like, the first one I pull up is an old one. Is like some like ghost looking one of. I mean, one of them.
Apparently he used to be a creepy flasher called the Lone Jogger.
The lone jogger.
I don't know. That's what it says.
Go
I'm
back up
I'm
to
on
the
the
old
same
man
site you guys are on right now.
Okay.
Do you see the old man one?
Yeah, I seen him up there.
He was originally a creepy old man.
Yeah, that looks like somebody that wants to steal your hamburger, man.
Right?
Yeah.
He
He looks like almost
flashing
like he's like a kind of like a Beetlejuice.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
Stripes are just a different way.
Yeah. For sure.
I think.
Are they? I don't.
Well, the coat. No.
Now I'm
Dude, his
googling
coat.
that, man.
No. Look at old school. Look at old school when he's sitting right there. Stripes are supposed to go like that.
Oh,
they
word,
only go
yep.
opposite on his arms.
Man, that's
This
a good
guy's
idea.
got a creepy coat.
Oh, you're right. Like on his up and down legs and vest are up and down, but his arms are round and round.
Right.
So we were half and half on Beetlejuice.
Uh,
No, I think it's
wonder-
right. It's the exact same. His are going round and round. It's the same.
Here was a good little fact that.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't really know if they are fucking facts.
Well, if you're
You know what I
saying
mean?
them, we're gonna call them facts. I'll take them as one.
Yeah, that's right. So we appreciate everybody that's tuned in right. You're getting some different hamburglar.
Who says
Okay.
this is sure? You remember Hamburglar?
I do, but it's like a creepy puppet looking thing with the pirate hat on. Sure, you remember Hamburglar. Do you remember? He used to be one half of a criminally minded duo, possibly not. A counterpart, Captain Crook, disappeared in the 1980s. Who came up with these characters? Is what I
Right.
Well, I think he actually evolved into Captain Crunch. So we.
Right?
I don't know if he
I was gonna
disappeared.
say-
He just rebranded.
Word, good call, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it does.
He had some crunch.
It
That motherfucker-
seriously looks like a puppet that
He
my like
smoked a
great
little bit
grandma
too much
made.
crunch. That fucking.
I was gonna say his eyes are drooping out of him like he smoked
It
something.
looks like
Smoked something funky.
He was on the end of the plank.
Yeah, but he
The
walked
mate
himself.
from down below was like, dude, you're fucking off the boat.
Yeah,
today."
he walked himself
Today.
off of it.
Get the fuck off the boat,
Yeah.
bro.
This is his. Have you seen this guy? Picture. Lost at sea. Oh
Put
man,
that shit on milk cartons.
too much. Oh, that was our studio audience.
Oh
Yeah,
man, you
no.
guys got a studio audience today. That's cool.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
to chill out sometimes though.
Right now we are looking at
Ooh,
a picture that showed little molden books that he drew up in a fucking parrot picture thing that my grandma colored a long time ago. And then what else do we got? We got some artwork that my man Joshin gifted me.
yeah.
Bill Murray, Don't Hassle Me. I fucking love that.
Dude, it's a Bill Murray, and he has every single movie that Bill Murray has been in. There's a part on him,
Okay.
artist, and it was at a Denver Comic Con. It was pretty cool.
Hell yeah,
Ooh,
man. I'm a
And
big
this
Bill
guy
Murray
did it,
guy,
dude.
so I'm more
it's
the
fucking
Groundhog Day is probably the best, but
Dude, he's got the Ghostbuster pack on. He's got a red beanie on. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's got the
got his
freaking-
Caddyshack gear in.
He's got the bowling ball with the freaking
Oh
rose
man,
in
great
his hand.
movie, Kingpin, one of the best movies.
Oh, word,
He's
yeah.
got a shirt on that says "Don't hassle me, I'm local."
Yeah.
Man, we just need to do a Bill Murray podcast together, a spin-off of these someday. We'll just watch
Yeah.
Bill Murray movies and talk about them.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, that dude's a bad motherfucker.
So I got a question
All right.
for you. What kind of do they have like Comic-Con kind of stuff like or like I guess Wrestling Con? kind of shit around there. I've always wanted to do like some sort of event. Well, obviously, like with my artwork and shit, but
Yeah.
Go travel and shit.
you know, I mean, it would be really cool to like, you know,
Hell yeah.
travel.
Yeah, go do a con there and bring all our shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, for sure, one thing I can do, I do another podcast. It's a music one for music lovers only, and that guy does another podcast called the Art Assault Podcast, and he's a guy I went to school with, and he's an artist or local artist, and he's big on the scene of all that stuff for local small events and stuff, and they travel all over. As far as big ones in Wichita, I mean, it's a good sized city. I don't remember how big we are, 350 or 400,000 or something, but Kansas City and places like that, Oklahoma City would be the places that would definitely have bigger, things more like that. I'm sure they do some more local ones. I don't know enough to know enough. I need to get more involved with
either
that
or.
stuff.
Yeah, either or, I guarantee it'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what I said. My buddy, he's connect with the scene. Of course, they do stuff, where he sits down at a donut shop and paints, and and they do all kinds of other ones. But they have big events. They do some big outdoor ones around here, especially when it's nicer out. And there's a bunch of different, Wichita's up and coming art scene. I would say. I don't know if it is a big one, but it's definitely an up and coming one.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, hopefully, his art's fucking badass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I got my piece hanging right beside me, man. We got freaking Andre in here. Man.
I totally appreciate you picking that up. That's what I was gonna ask you. What did you think when you opened up that package, dude? Did you think it was just gonna be the one thing?
Did I think it was going to be just the one thing?
Yeah, just the Ric Flair painting.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's all I was expecting. I definitely wasn't expecting the gift, the care package, of paintings and stickers and stuff that came with it. And to be like I said, I love the Flair one, but some of the the ones that were just your play around ones. I mean that Andre the Giant one, more than maybe has, especially for. Like my buddy TJ, he's huge into the wrestling, and I was back in the day. We talk about it at night. Like we went to an AEW, which isn't the smaller of the two event this weekend, but has a big thing with us. And freaking Al Bundy's like a childhood hero of mine, and
hell yeah,
the Mel
crazy dude. That's really really weird. Cool.
And Mel Gibson has a certain appeal too. I just got to be careful when I put him on, especially right now with what's going on in the world. Because...
yeah, I literally have a Mel Gibson at my work, like hanging off of. I work up on a balcony and do electrical shit above, like the balcony above our shop, and I sit up there, and I have Mel Gibson.
Oh, dude's a psycho, but was a great actor. I mean,
fucking handrail.
Fucking Lethal Weapon. I mean, one of my Well, he was. Yeah, he's accompanied many shows. Right now I decided to take him down with what's going on in the world. I decided.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Of course,
you know what I should have.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
I was gonna say me getting canceled could probably be the best thing that ever happened to me. That would be the most famous we could ever get. But out of
I should have. That's what I should have got tattooed on me was Mel Gibson. Quick a moment.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
How much hatred would have came from that.
Well, if you would have done something like, I stand with Israel around it or something, maybe.
Right. Yeah. I was just gonna say. I had a few thoughts. I wasn't gonna say, but
I'll say it.
Damn it! I should have had some Mel Gibson clips.
Oh man, that's yeah.
Lit up on the soundboard.
Well, you have to get them set up. I got a bunch of different clips on mine, but right now I've only got like I used to have a whole bunch of wrestler ones, but I've got some presidential ones and some of that stuff. But I keep dumping them off. I got some wrestling ones. I got some Macho Man Randy Savage.
Do you pay for a site to get those?
No, I just cut them. I cut them, and like I went and found like these free soundboards, and then I just time it like on this road board, and then just record them over, and just get it nailed on there, man. And some of them are better than others, and sometimes I got to do it 26 times to get one 3-second or 4-second fucking clip to stay because it's too loud or too quiet or too stupid or whatever.
Right.
So
yeah, we've been fucking with that too, trying to do the overdubbing and get shit just right. And,
I enjoy it, man. I need to do it more. I need to get back to doing that shit. I just need somebody to cut videos for me. That's the stuff I don't like doing. I need to, but I need somebody to do video. I need to just get an AI fucking thing that cuts up your videos and does it for you, man.
Yeah, that's 80 grand a year, bro. I'll move there.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about wrestling.
Okay.
And one of the questions that I had in my notes, I do have to say this too. You had Jack Spade on your show.
No, it was Jay Spade. So
Jay Spade.
We knew when you were talking about it that we had you confused. He wasn't the guy from the heel show. He's
you motherfucker.
Well, don't motherfucker me. We didn't advertise him as. You're the only one that took it that way.
Touche. That was my own fault.
Yeah,
motherfucker you. Yep.
No, the guy we just had on, Gus Glasser, is probably the biggest guy I've ever had on as far as following wise and stuff. But no, this guy's wrestles out of Illinois. The guy I do the show with normally, TJ, he hooked up with a bunch of guys when he was working on Pipeline. That sounded gay, but he was at the gym and met a bunch of local wrestlers, and so he started like doing security for them, and then he started actually learning how to wrestle with them and taking bumps and doing that shit. So we've had a couple of those, 3 or 4 different guys from that wrestling kind of circuit, which guys that have wrestled all over, but on the show. So we didn't false advertise. You false heard.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does taking bumps mean?
Yeah.
Taking bumps mean.
It basically means like somebody picks you up and body slams you or clotheslines you. It's you learning how to land on the mat without hurting yourself, or learning how to like sell it. So when somebody clotheslines you, you fall right as they're hitting you, and you hit in a way that it doesn't hurt you, but it looks like So taking bumps.
You just reminded me of something. The one and only Kamikaze Kid shared this video the other day when there was midget wrestling at the event center.
Oh man, that shit is fucking crazy.
He got body slammed.
He was taking bumps.
Yeah. So thank you for asking.
Fuck yeah.
Casey, that question. I forgot to give him a shout out. It's Coach.
Man, watching those midgets. Have you ever been to any of those midget wrestling?
I have not.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude. Every time when they're supposed to be here, they fucking cancel, yo.
Dude, I was in Williston, North Dakota. Went to work, worked all day and shit, and my buddy had been up there. I was like, dude, I'm staying at this hotel. Come over here and hang out. And they got a bar. Went to go hang out at the bar. We walk out of the bar, and in the big convention area, they had midget wrestling. It was like, holy shit. Where I was standing there watching it and shit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did see it that one time.
So I've seen it twice. Once in a convention center and something kind of like that, or an event center, right? Our cotillion is what we call it.
It was just in a hotel.
Okay, well, this was at the cotillion. They do like concerts there, and it was pretty. It's midget wrestling. It is what it is. But we went to a bar, this honky tonk bar, and they did it. And I think the guys were drinking before, and these motherfuckers
Whoa,
were going
easy.
all out,
Whoa,
dude.
easy, dude. Okay, I'm a small person, and
Sorry, I forgot I'm using the word. But I think
Yeah, little people.
they still call it. I
Those
think
little
they
people.
were at the time they were calling it
It-
midget wrestling.
It is
So.
still called that.
Okay.
It is
I'm
still called
sorry,
that.
I
We
fucking
can't get in trouble for that
interrupted you, man.
because
Yeah, the one
if
guy's
you go
finisher
look
was
at the
like the
flyer-
dwarf elbow or some shit, man. You can't get mad at me for fucking calling him a midget, dude.
dude, the flyer straight says midget wrestling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude,
I'm just reading what the fuck it says.
when I was worked, I don't know, I was in my 20s and I was an assistant, and there used to be a website called rentamidget.com, and you rented a midget for personal hijinks and party tricks or something. And dude, we wanted to rent midgets so fucking bad, dress them up just like us, and make them go walk into meetings with like our notebooks and shit, and just sit down like everything.
I'm making this one of the clips for the
Yeah.
promoting the show.
I would like to do that too. I think we should start a company, bro.
I'm
We'll have
in.
to take this part out of the show so nobody fucking.
Well, we just gotta say we copyright it right now,
Fights
so
our
nobody.
shit.
Yeah, we copyright
Yeah,
this, so you can
copyright
have it.
motherfuckers.
This is
Don't
our
fucking fight
idea
this shit.
of proprietary
The
use for
time-
us.
The time is currently 8:41 p.m. in Casper, Wyoming. It is November 9th, 2023. What is the time there, Coach Casey?
9:42. It's a hour time difference. So
And you motherfuckers can't bite shit. You invented it right now.
that is ours. I don't know. We're working on an LLC or a S corp to
Right.
to get this
Yep.
patented under, but we'll be on Shark
Hell
Tank
yeah.
soon, selling our idea, fuckers.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
like,
no.
subscribe.
Yeah, we got to go on. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right.
That was the question I was going to ask you. We should have that other thing hooked up to the soundboard where you scratch it back. So, what are your thoughts about that? What was it, Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio thing? Do you think
The
you really
catch.
saved him?
Well, I'll put it this way. I think it was a mix of two things. I think that Logan Paul was kind of out of place for what the move was supposed to be. I think he was supposed to step into it originally, but I think that Ray undershot the shoot too. So I think it was kind of a mix of both. Personally, I don't think, because I had some other dudes say that he was gonna do like a handspring roll off of it's what they thought he was gonna do. And 10 years ago, Ray, maybe go back and watch wrestling. And I don't really know personally because I haven't watched all of his matches, but I watched a guy that does, and he said he hasn't done that move in 10 plus years because his elbows and wrists aren't what they were, you know.
Like Rey Mysterio's still wrestling now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original.
He almost
Yep.
got paralyzed.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
I
I think.
haven't. Just to say, I haven't watched wrestling in.
Oh,
forever,
same.
man.
I just seen the clip, and then it was like, oh, Logan Paul fucking saved him, fucking da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then,
Well, I think it was supposed to be a move where like Logan threw him off of him and then ran to him, and that's one of those things where he maybe either was supposed to catch him or it was like a cross body block splash thing or something off the ropes,
Right.
and I think it was just two people out of place, and Logan did probably save him some pain. So,
yeah.
Crazy.
what's the weather like in Casper tonight?
Oh. According to this older Microsoft HP that I'm staring at, it is 30 degrees, but it's clear skies.
So,
Yeah.
I like that it's older, but does it use older internet or current internet? Is it using like 3 years ago internet? So,
Dude,
Yeah, it's what it was. It's the temperature it was 3 years ago.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. That was the other thing everybody keeps saying. We're supposed to get worse winter than it was last year. It's like, fuck, man.
Well, Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah, it was 34 below last year.
Well, see, what the Farmer's
Insane,
Almanac is
man.
saying, though, is that it's supposed to be a really wet winter. So
Okay.
that doesn't even mean it gets cold.
Mm.
Yeah, wet just means a bunch of snow, but it's that packing heavy shit because it's that
Right.
wet, not quite as frozen stuff. Well, here in Kansas, we get kind of a mix of both of those. Right now, it's unseasonably warm for sure, but we get that negative bullshit, but we also get the 110, 103, 105 with stupid
Right.
humidity, and so we get the depression on both ends, the heat and the cold depression.
Fuck humidity. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'll say that right now.
Being that this episode is coming out on Monday, which is November 13th, is National Hug a Musician Day
Okay.
and World Kindness Day. So do us a favor
And not bitch about days.
and do us a favor with that kindness and cheer up Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast and Middle of the Road Podcast. That's
Oh, yeah.
right, baby. Where's that tune at?
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bow chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow.
That was about it for the.
So did you say it was Hug a Musician Day?
Yeah.
Well, so you could knock both of those out with one freaking thing. You hug a musician and you've been kind to somebody. Like, that's an easy
Cool.
2 stones, 1 bird accomplishment day, man. So, yeah.
I still, yeah. I say it every time. Who the fuck comes up with these days?
Just lonely people they're same people that
But I
do
mean, who
horoscope.
makes it a day? Who makes it a day? Who's the official guy that's like, yep, that's a day?
I think you just petition for it. We could probably get a day. We'll do, I don't know, we'll have to come up with something we're real passionate. I think if you get like 1,000 signatures on a fake petition, you can pretty much get a day, you know.
Donate money to your podcaster day.
Oh man, that'd be a good one, or like Glory Hole Day, or whatever. We'll come up with, something.
Damn. Glory hole day. That's old school.
Glory hole.
I don't know.
That's old school.
I don't know. We were doing something the other day, and that got brought up.
Are you trying to get me to bring up Craigslist right now?
Oh man, we did yeah, I'm okay with Craigslist ads. They're always fun to do, man.
Okay, here we go.
We used to do a misconnection
my
clip on our
fucking
show, and that was
computer's
one of
gonna
my
get
favorites.
hacked.
Luckily, they're going to get information from 3 years ago, and I think your social security number, if you're like me and illegal, then you change that every couple of years anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That was like
Can't
the
be
tool
figured out.
polishing.
Tool polishing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Whoa!
Everybody needs.
I haven't been to that site.
You haven't seen that? Huh. Services. You just got to go on services.
I don't even remember what it's called.
Did you guys have
Misconnections.
any good votes or anything in this recent here election the last couple of days? Any vote to save babies or whatever, or for pot or anything?
No. We don't do politics on our show.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't know. I know there's votes going on everywhere right now. That's okay.
Oh no.
But I like that rule. That's a good rule. We started out doing a lot of politics, and now we very rarely do any. So
yeah.
People get
every
stupid
once in a while,
about
we
that
have
shit.
Donald Trump on the show. He stops
There
by
you go.
and does
Do it real quick.
does a little talk
cool,
and
though.
just visits us, says hello.
Is that Trump?
He's I don't know.
It's an
I like
attempted
him, man.
Trump. It's maybe not the best Trump ever, but it's bigly one of the best I've ever done.
Hell yeah. It makes me feel like I want to talk to.
We called that strip club or the whorehouse in Vegas the other day, and the girl played along with me for a while I was doing my Trump, and that was one of my best. And she said the special was something with sour cream, and I about puked, and it broke character for me for sure.
Dude, I gotta. Okay, this is. You know how you like have one of those core memories or whatever?
Okay.
Well, when I was in Gillette and I was locked up, like, dude, you don't really have much, you know, you don't, fucking, you got a lot of time to do whatever. Well, I just randomly, like, called numbers on the fucking thing, and this old man accepted my collect call, and I sat there and fucking talked to him for a good 20 minutes.
Oh, dude, did you guys become pen pals or anything after that?
No.
One conversation, 20 minutes. That's kind of cool. That would be an awesome show.
Yeah. He said he had, yeah, I know. I wish it was recorded. Said he had spaghetti. I was like, oh, what have you had tonight? Oh, just had some spaghetti. Just like it sounded like an old farmer.
Fuck, man, just some lonely old dude. He was, he was rubbing one out while he was talking to you, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, hats off to them. Hopefully,
yeah, literally.
It is getting to be that time of season.
I'm sorry, it's no nut November, man, and I can't think about anything else. So,
I can relate to that shit. Being doing a phone sales,
okay,
being a telemarketer. I would sit there and just get the random dude and just fucking talk to him.
You had great sales calls tonight. You were on the phone for 79% of the night, but you didn't make one sale, Josh. Right. What the fuck?
Oh, no. I fucking changed that whole shit. I made mad sales. But yeah, every once in a while I would talk to the random dude that sounded cool.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He'd be like, what the fuck? You gotta fucking do this, and then, yeah.
By the end of it, you guys are going out for drinks later?
No, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Okay. No, I meant on your phone call. I was making it. I said by the end of your phone call, the guy's asking you out for drinks and shit. He started as an asshole.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That Josh and
they
Charm.
Were usually in Louisiana.
I'm gonna throw you in a well, boy.
Yeah. Well, okay. I got this. I'll send you a picture of it, but I can't figure out how to, and I looked it up, how to like restrict my phone number so you can't see when I call you.
Star 67, I believe.
Well, not anymore.
I think it still works.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if we weren't on the phone, I'd call you right now. The TJ did it to me the other day. Is the only reason I know it works. It'll show through as private if you do it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
I thought that shit went away when pagers died.
No, bro. And I still, man, pagers, man. That was my day, man. That was the height of Casey Enterprises, man, when pagers were beeping everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna, well, on that note, either or, I'm gonna send you a picture of this fucking, it's a business card.
Okay.
He's a healer.
Oh, man. I met him. I'm needing a healer, so this works out great.
Yep, he's from Wyoming. Goes by the Gifted Cowboy.
Fuck yes. Are you sure he's not a scripper? Are you sure he's a healer?
Okay, hear me out on this.
All right.
For real interaction with him. Okay. God damn it. Okay, I gotta tell a story now. Okay, at the burger shop, I'm coming out the thing. Well, like my hips are fucked up, you know. But anyway, there's like this fucking old man sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, is there something wrong with your leg?" I'm like, oh shit, I'm good, man. Oh, is there something wrong with your leg? And I'm like, oh yeah, hips are fucked up. Oh, well, I could tell. And he's like, oh,
Well, thanks. I was
cool,
limping.
man.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And what did he say? It's been a while. But either or, super fucking creepy. Okay.
Okay.
Are you married? Yeah, I am actually. Can
Okay.
I see a picture of it? Oh, before that, he was like talking to the gal that was the waitress, which he was total creeper.
Right.
Okay.
And do you do you have a boyfriend? She's like, yeah, I'm 18. I got lots of fucking weird. Anyway, so yeah.
So did he heal
Shouldn't-
you?
No, okay.
Did he take you back to his
Sorry.
trailer and heal you,
I'm-
or what?
okay,
Tell us the rest
okay.
of the story.
Okay, I'm
Get to
back
the
on
part
track.
where you
I'm
guys
back on
get
track.
you get to his pop up trailer and he lays
Okay.
you on the
Are you
bed and
married?
starts to heal you.
Yeah. Are you married? And I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, I could tell. Can I see a picture of your wife? What the fuck?
What?
That's not going to help my hips. That's why they hurt. She's why they hurt,
Yeah.
sir.
Are you giving me a fucking tip or what?
Yeah, he's like sitting there writing this shit in his notebook. But I don't know if. Anyway, so he gives me this fucking card. And, well, I showed him a picture, which, I don't know, it was, oh, I could tell she's a real sex machine. I'm like, whoa, dude, what the fuck, man?
Why did you show her a picture, Steve?
I would have been fired.
He seemed like he was an alright dude.
I know. I'm just
Right.
playing with you.
I've
Yeah,
been fired.
but like, and then I seen him interact with this other lady that was in there, and he's like, "Oh, are you okay? It looks like you have back problems." She's like, "Oh, actually, yeah, I do. My back has been hurting for a couple of days." Oh, well, turn around, and like he started like touching her back. Super fucking weird.
I'm a masseuse.
Well, man, you should send me his card and we'll conference call him and call.
Yeah,
I'll see if he could.
That's what I was trying to get at, man. Sorry. But yeah, I was, because I've been really trying to call him, but I don't really want the motherfucker to have my goddamn phone number.
Okay, yeah.
And I know, shout out to Shelby. She was the waitress at the time, and I was like, Shelby, I'm gonna randomly call this fucking creep dude. And just get him on the
him
show.
to rub my knee and shit. See if it works.
Well, when I Googled him too, he's on like the best, you know what I mean? Like
The
fucking
Better
a complaint
Bureau?
shit. Yeah, of like sexual harassment.
Oh, really?
That would make
Ooh.
sense.
Damn.
I know, right?
Well, maybe
Well, maybe I should go get my knee rubbed. See what happens. Tell him, oh, I see on the back it says, I work with people with PTSD.
Yeah.
Animals aches and pains.
Animal aches.
Yeah, animals aches.
Here's
No.
the thing that-
It says animals aches.
Oh, he takes care of animals
pain.
too, or maybe if you've been bitten by an animal or from walking animals, you have aches from him. He helps you with those.
Right. But he did really good English. Animals aches.
Well, when he gave me the card too, like down here at the bottom, well, Josh can see it, but like at the bottom underneath the name, radio and TV personality, I was like, whoa, holy
The
fuck!
fuck did you find any
Oh
of his?
shit, yeah.
Oh.
Well, just because you've been on
Holy
Cops
shit.
doesn't mean you're a TV personality, sir.
Fuck yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does.
And just because you're on the registered
It's
sex
fun.
offenders list does not make you a
I
personality.
know.
That's a personality. He does have a personality.
But, dude, if you're down for this, man,
I'm gonna go get my fucking
we
knee
can make
rubbed, bro.
this. We can make this happen. We can.
I'm down.
know,
We can
give
do
him
a
a
special
call.
and give him a call. We can do it.
Yep.
Frick
How
yeah,
about
man.
we go in there? How about I go get my knee rubbed?
Well,
you're
do
just
you
supposed
guys
to
have any
call him
undercover
first.
recording devices that you? I mean, you beating
I'm
him up and
thinking
then
about it
coming.
now.
You beating him up and then come back and telling us about it doesn't sound as fun as us.
No.
Let's at
No,
least
I'm
call
gonna
and.
go through it. I'm gonna go through the whole. I'm gonna go through the whole thing.
Well, let's call and let's call and
Well,
set
do
up.
a
The,
reservation.
yeah, let's.
until he starts
Okay.
touching some shit. Then I'm like, all right.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. Let's call
like
and do
where
the
this
whole
is
thing.
going.
Let's, we'll start saying you were, fell out of an airplane or whatever happened. And,
This. No, I got hit by a car.
okay.
That really happened. It was a while ago. But yeah, I got hit by a
Well,
car.
that's not
man.
quite
That
as
shit's
cool
fucked
as
up.
fell out of a plane, but that's a pretty good one. I mean,
Right?
so,
It was hit and run, bro.
Oh,
As
that-
cool as you can get.
what'd you do to them? Why'd they hit you and run?
I don't know, because they were drunk and didn't want to get in trouble.
Okay. That doesn't make sense, but it it makes drunk
Yeah.
sense.
It was for real though.
Yeah, for real. I got hit and run.
I believe you. I'm not doubting it in any way, man.
Yeah, that was fucking.
Josh, I've
nuts.
known you for quite a while now. I mean, 2 episodes. You've never lied to me that I know
Right.
of, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, I know. I haven't. I don't lie, man. I don't lie. Fucking real.
I'll take you at your word.
We should really do this.
Okay. You want to do it
Yeah.
tonight, or are we gonna do it
Call
another
them.
time, or what are we doing?
How are we gonna?
What, are you going to call him right now?
We can do it another time. We can set it up, and I think we can.
Okay.
I can add a conference call right in. I can just hit add a call. I can call them and
Ooh.
add it right to this
What is-
line.
What is 719?
I think it's Colorado. When I was talking
No, it's
to
not.
him, well, when I was talking to him, because I was like, "Oh, do you live around here?" You know what I mean, like the fucking typical shit. And he's like,
Colorado's
"Oh, yeah."
970
It is one
and
He said he lived in an apartment in North Casper.
yeah. It
So
says
made
area
that
code
much more
719 is North American something in the state of Colorado.
really North American something.
North American.
El
Ooh.
Paso,
I don't even know where I'm
Pueblo.
at now.
So it's native. That's what this is.
Well,
It's got an eagle on it, bro. This is a native guy.
a
It's
native
It's a
cowboy.
Cowboy.
Oh my God, he hates
Yeah, he's
himself
a
that
native,
much.
dude. We probably not want to fuck around. Let's come beat her.
Oh, guys, come on. He said he was old and creepy. He didn't say he was Lou Ferrigno.
I didn't meet him. Stevie met him.
I know. I'm saying Stevie said he was old and creepy, not Lou. He wasn't Incredible Hulk.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Do you guys have the stand your ground law in Wyoming?
Yeah, we don't have any laws in Wyoming.
Yeah. So if he comes on your property, you just say you thought he was a bear, and you should be good.
Well,
But
Yeah.
he's an Indian. He might
Yeah.
be able to morph into an eagle.
you
And,
might have to rub a skunk on him and shit.
yeah.
They can smell.
All right.
Because bears smell like skunks usually.
They do.
Yeah, black bears do.
God dang it! You got a lot of bear knowledge, Josh.
Well, I've lived in Wyoming and Colorado, and that's pretty much it.
Do you live in like
Arizona
the
for a while, but-
wilderness in Colorado?
No, I've just always been an outdoors
Okay.
hunter, kind of, always raised camping and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I've done everything I can to avoid bear interactions.
And black bears are pussies. You scare them more than anything. But don't,
But don't
our
poke them.
listeners,
You
we
don't.
are professionals.
Okay.
We are professionals. Don't attempt this at home. If you see a black bear, lay the fuck down. Don't
Yeah,
say
don't
shit.
touch it.
Don't talk shit to him.
Well, I think you're
He's
supposed to
probably
raise
gonna
your
fuck
voice.
with you.
You're supposed to be pretend to be big, like "Rah, bear, go
Yeah.
away," or what?
Yeah, no, it really works.
All
For real.
right. All right.
I got something for you.
Ooh.
Before something to, I guess, chew on, if that's the right terminology.
Yeah, it's way past dinner time.
Remember Cartoon Sons? You know, like a cartoon sun.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
saying like
Okay.
the yellow thing in the sky in cartoon version?
Yes.
Yeah, well, what do you think of? You see that?
Orange and yellow with the little lines always around it, the straight lines coming off of it. I don't know when I think
Or
like does
What
it,
else does it have on it?
what else?
base. I think of the sun in Mario 3 that spins around and fucking gets you when you're trying to jump over the hole.
See, and I think of the sun from Superman 2 or 3 where he fights that guy and then throws him into the sun, the nuclear guy.
Mm.
Did he have shades on? Did the sun have shades on?
Oh, okay. I think he might have
I've seen,
in one of the Marios he might have had shades on.
yeah.
Doesn't really make sense that the sun would have shades on. He's
Okay.
trying to protect it.
Well, maybe he's blind.
He's just trying to look cool. Ooh, he might be blind, yeah.
Trying to be cool.
He's like the Ronnie Millsap's son, you know?
He's like, fuck me, look at me, man, motherfucker, I'm the sun.
Bitch, fuck with me.
Check me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty much it.
All right.
Cool.
That's a good take.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good take.
Perfect.
I've never thought, but you're right. I don't understand why the son would wear glasses other than blind or Josh is trying to be cool, man.
Fuck yeah.
Bones versus teeth. You can shatter a bone, it'll heal itself. But if you chip your like a tooth, you gotta get a cavity.
Will a bone heal
Or a
itself?
Sorry.
Is that correct?
Get a tiny cavity, you gotta get that. You gotta get it filled.
Yeah.
Sorry, I read that incorrectly.
Right. That's because your tooth is made of enamel and fucking totally different shit than your bones. While your bones will go away and your teeth will stay. Serial killer shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
No,
how he
that
found
was
out.
a
But when he
strange
was out
shot.
burying bodies, that's what he was. That was why he was watching out for bears.
Yeah, fuck them bears. If you're digging a hole, they're scared. You make too much noise.
Yeah, but then they
Oh,
dig
yeah.
it.
Come around.
They dig it up to try to find what you had, and then they get you busted, man.
Yeah.
No, that's why you go 6 feet.
All right.
For some odd reason, another shout out that I just thought about. We got to give a big shout out to Big Old Concrete.
Oh,
From Mitchell,
yeah.
South Dakota. He's looking down that concrete. I wanted to thank you too, man, for always commenting on the episodes and stuff.
Right? For sure.
Oh yeah.
And that was funny as shit last week when we were recording. And then like, dude, when I'm like hitting you up or whatever, if it's like a Thursday or some shit, or I'll just hit you up. Fucking send me some shit, dude.
Okay.
I'll throw it on the show, man.
All right.
I will throw it on the show. It was funny last week. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh was on. Fucking not this one. That's always on. Fucking the big old country. Anyway. Shit, there was something else I was gonna ask you, dude.
We've already said my birthday's in August. I'm a
wait.
Virgo, if that was one of the things.
A Virgo.
Yeah.
Scorpios are cool.
Ooh.
Scorpio chicks are crazy, I've always heard.
My wife's birthday is one day away from mine.
When's my daughter's birthday is October 26th, I shouldn't give that out, but
29th.
okay.
Dude, if they're trying to find shit, they have to listen to the whole show. So,
Well, that's
there you
good.
go.
Then we got one full listen. Then it's worth it. We'll start saying
right.
we'll start doing that. We'll give out over
Right.
like 15 episodes. We'll give
You
out our
won't-
social security numbers, but like in different versions, and they've got to listen
Yeah.
to decode
Exactly.
it, man, and then they can have my identity. That's worth
through
it.
the whole year. You get one number each 3 months.
Well, I tell you what, if you want me to shit in a cup, subscribe to the channel. I'll send it to you.
I'll spit. You can have my DNA.
I've been trying to protect mine. I'm sure that it's been collected from many places, but
My wife bought me one of those freaking things.
did you shit in a
gonna say
box
the
and
name
send
of
it back, or was it a
Yeah,
swab one?
well, the fucking tell you where you came from.
So you found
You're
out you found out you were half black or what?
I didn't do it.
Oh,
It's still sitting there.
you need to do it, man. We're like two.
Well, I didn't want to. I know where I came from. I have
think you
had
know where you came
family
from.
members. Well, I got family members that have done that shit throughout the years because we're Norwegian and Swedish and blah blah blah. But anyways, I don't want to. Yeah, I just am like, who the fuck am I giving my DNA to? Who
So,
the fuck are you guys?
is it one of the swab ones or the shit ones?
It's a swab one.
You
I'm
and
pretty fucking sure. I didn't even open the box.
you
bro.
and Stevie need to like both
If it
swab
says
it.
that I got a shit in there, there's no fucking way.
Oh man, I definitely do. I definitely do
That's
the
for
shit
testing
ones.
for colon cancer, bro.
I think
Not
they.
for fucking
Oh, I think
what
they.
you came from.
No, I think they go. They also they do like the check your if you have like you're prone for cancer or something too. I think they can.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not just the
That's
colon
different.
cancer. No, they do like family history stuff through your shit, man.
They don't tell you where your fucking dad came from.
Oh yeah,
'cause you're
bro.
a turd.
Oh, a turd can tell a lot
No
about a
way.
man.
Can you shit through a screen? Is it solid?
Well, I'm just saying,
Anything in between.
the two
You're
of you
German.
should. The two of you
You're
should.
German.
The two of you should swab it together and send it in and see if you can fuck it up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
It's
See
Bigfoot.
what it is. That would be fucking crazy. I wonder what it would say. That's a good idea.
See, I have one every show.
That's a good idea.
I
They'll have some DNA profile of someone that doesn't exist on this fucking earth.
Oh yeah, unless you guys ever committed murder together, you guys should be fucking fine, man.
I started playing this game, Thief Simulator.
Thief simulator. Okay.
Learning
We
how
just
to,
had a bunch of people try to rob shit out of our yard at work. They're not very good at Thief Simulator.
well, that's the problem. They did good at the simulator. They're just not good at the real version.
I guess. They suck.
Shit. Last week, I was gonna talk about the Murcielago.
Murcielago?
Yep, because it was related to Bulls beings that we were at.
Yes.
Twabbles.
Twabbles. Yeah, the
Uh,
Twabbles. Yeah, no, you guys are gonna fuck with me forever for that.
Huh? But was it? So I didn't fucking. Yeah, I didn't find the article thing about how the one bull got stabbed so many fucking times, but Lamborghini, they nicknamed their vehicles after a bull. But anyway, I thought this was pretty interesting, and I don't know if you know it or not, either or. Do you know why the Lamborghini doors go up?
I do not.
So you can get the fuck in that thing.
Yep. And because the vehicle is so wide, so that way the door doesn't hit the vehicle next to it.
Okay.
All right, that makes sense.
I used to always want to put like Lambo doors on like a Ford Taurus or something where it didn't
Right.
make sense, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Actually, hey, thank you for that reminder, my man.
Oh, are you gonna do that this
shout out
weekend?
to you. Shout out to C&J Livestock. Jay, he's one of the sponsors of Hardin Fight Company, the fights. He's got a Lambo fucking door on his, and it's a Ford. It's fucking all jacked up and shit.
Like a truck.
Right? It's like a King Rancher. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is
Just
that?
for fun. Just for
Yeah.
fun.
But it's cool as fuck. I really need to get him on the show. We've talked about it for a long time. He raises bulls, man.
Yep.
And his shit's he rents them out and everything. And
Like rentables.com.
Essentially, and some of his bulls have been in the fucking PBR.
Yeah.
And fucking bad as
I didn't know if he rented
Yeah,
them out.
Wyoming.
I didn't know if he rented them out for stedding or for riding, but now you answered it with the riding.
Oh yeah, yep, riding. I don't know. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
that's a
sure
good
he
question.
does them out too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Hey,
When that motherfucker got third in the PBR, it was like
and he
people
rode
want
fucking
that.
bulls and shit.
Right.
I need to make a longer schedule. And
Well,
like,
there's
schedule
scores.
these people
There's scores
out.
for the bulls and shit, just like there are for the riders.
Oh yeah. Well, what I was saying as far as like scheduling like guests, because this was, well, it's been happening for a few weeks, but
Right.
I just hit Casey up last week or whatever.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, we need to like schedule them out so we can fucking.
Yeah, I always say the same thing, and then I'll schedule a few out and then try to fill in between, but I'm not very good about it either. I got the 10 for 10 guys coming back on the show here either next week or
Good.
the following
Sweet.
week, so.
Good.
Hell yeah, man.
They really are some cool guys.
Yeah, they are, man.
For sure.
We're gonna We're gonna Zoom with them and test out my new setup and see if we can see their pretty faces from Wyoming.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, good on you, man. That's badass.
Yeah, shout out to 10 for 10, of course. And System Restore. Billy was on a couple weeks ago. He was on the live. That band kicks ass. I don't know if you're a punk rock guy or not.
I like about it all, man.
Definitely check them out.
I will. I like them all, especially since I've been doing this music podcast. We do top 5 songs from multiple different genres, a different topic every week. So I get to listen to all kinds of shit I wouldn't normally listen to.
It's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to get this one guy on, but he hasn't responded to my Facebook or my emails. That's another thing I noticed. Not doing the radio stuff anymore. None of those fucking people respond. I mean, I do have some fucking crazy ass music,
Right.
but there is Dwayne Watson out of Canada. He shares our content.
Hell yeah.
Here's another one. Write that down. Dang it. I'm just rambling. Should we get see what other hey, do you daydream at nighttime?
Like while I'm sleeping or while I'm sitting around at night?
That's a weird ass question. Daydream at nighttime?
Well, I think daydreaming in general is where you space off while you're still awake.
Right.
And I would say yes, I probably from time to time do. It's more, I would call it fantasizing more at nighttime. Daytime, oh.
Yeah, I can't. Nope. See, are we talking about nighttime as in like sleeping? What are we talking about here?
Well, not if you're going with the
Or
definition
just
of
nighttime in
daydreaming.
general, past 12 in the afternoon.
Well, that's
Hey,
not
you know,
nighttime. Past 5 p.m. is nighttime.
Okay, yeah, all right. You're right. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it's just like a piece of artwork. Your perception of nighttime.
But I think daydreaming has to be in the day. Period. That's what it's called.
Yeah?
That's night dreaming without sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
So can you not have a nightmare during the day when you fall asleep?
Ooh,
No.
damn. That's a good one.
I don't think so. I think they named it wrong.
What would that be called?
It's a
like
dream.
if you,
It's a dream mare. Or with something.
okay.
Who knows?
I just don't. That's. I mean, I would just would wonder that because you answered the other one. But if you're
Right.
like a third shift guy and you sleep during the day, but you have nightmare, or I guess you can't call them nightmares. You have daymares.
Yeah, day mares.
Sleep mares. Whatever you call.
Crazy.
Yeah. Huh.
I had the worst
That's a good one,
daymare.
man.
I had the worst daymare yesterday.
That's what I've never worked on the night shift, so maybe that's what they say. Who knows?
I've
I
never.
mean, I have done a night shift. That's what they say in the break room. They're like, I had the worst daymare yesterday.
Man, I had such a bad daymare, man. It's like one of those ones where you just keep falling and falling, man. And then it was my gym teacher there when I landed just to tell me how fat I looked in these shorts. That was the worst
no
fucking.
underwear on.
It was the worst daymare.
What, last night? No, dude, during the day, man.
No, you can't have a daymare at night.
I
Or
just said it
come
was a
on, man,
daymare.
it's a daymare. That sounds like something somebody would name their kid these days. This is my son, Daymare.
Hell yeah.
Here's
That's
another
a good
one.
idea.
Here's another one, and then we can wrap it up. Does sleep need eyesight to dream?
What? Calm down. You
Did
can't
you
start
just say-
laughing before you get it out, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was looking at his mouth, and I couldn't figure it
You're
out.
sitting with him and couldn't
Okay.
hear it, man. I'm
Right.
fucking. How am I
Okay.
gonna hear it?
I watched his fucking mouth. If I was deaf, I couldn't figure it out.
Well, you're not deaf and you couldn't fucking figure it out.
Exactly.
Does shit. Okay.
Okay.
Does
Does
sleep okay. Does sleep need eyesight to dream?
Does
What?
sleep need eyesight to dream?
Who is
Yes.
asleep?
Yes.
What?
I that might be the that's harder than would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, man. I don't know if there's an answer to that question, bro.
Does sleep need eyesight to dream?
Yeah. It makes you think.
It does, but that's kind of like saying,
No, it
do
doesn't.
walls
It
need
makes me be like, what the fuck does that mean?
do walls need
Yeah.
ceilings to land? I don't,
Hmm?
Does a cow need grass
Do
to
my
fly?
toes- Do my toes
Yeah,
Need
you're
hair.
welcome.
to smell grass?
You're welcome.
Whatever you're on, man, I want 2 of them, please.
Gee, I love how everybody's like, what did Art say that?
You told
Just
me
out of the blue, he's like, I smoked that one time. I was like, what the? I looked at Josh. I was like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Well, it makes sense though, because you're an artist. You have to think things like that. I think it comes with the territory. It's that art brain.
right? Ooh, like, yeah, toenails with gills.
I love it when the girls fucking paint my toenails.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should have them paint gills on there.
Like a guy named Gil, or like fish gills?
Like fish gills
Okay.
on your toenails.
Because it would be hard to
Ooh.
paint a guy named Gil. I mean, the name Gil you could. That would be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one dude that I knew that his name was Gil, and he was a fucking douchebag.
I'm gonna get fucking Gil
Gil.
tattooed on each side of my neck. Gil.
Man, this tattoo artist was confused. I told him I wanted gills on each side of my neck, and I got gills.
This is tattoo Gil. I'm doing that. My wife's name is Annette, and I'm already getting that tattooed on me.
You should, instead of getting a net, you should get a neck and get it on your neck.
I'm getting a fishing net.
Okay.
A straight up fishing net.
You got caught in a net. I like it, man.
No, that's how I fucking reminded my dad. My dad knows my wife's name because of that. I was like, he kept saying wrong shit. And I'm like, think it's something you need to go fishing with. Well, what do you mean? It was like, a net. Oh, he never fucked it up again.
It's like, good thing you didn't start calling her like fishing pole or something, you know. Oh, there's that pole.
I was
There's
gonna
that pole girl.
Dude, I wanted to have kids, man. Rod and lure would have been fucking perfect.
I don't know about
Perfect.
rod. I could go with, you know, lure. I don't, you know, that's
I
your
have
kid.
worm. Minnow. What do I got to choose from?
Tackle box, you know.
Hook. It's that part, you know. I got to have that part of it.
Yeah.
I could. If I would have had two more kids, I could have had one named Sinker.
Oh, you could have bobber. Yeah.
Right. You see? But I mean, you got to have worm, lure, hook. You know what I mean? Got to be one of them. I don't know what else to call it.
Well, you could not have a worm, hook, or lure.
Well, you got it. Bait. Yeah, bait. You just call them bait.
Well, you don't have to go with like those names, I guess is what I mean. I mean, like,
well,
but I get
if I was gonna go with the whole thing.
Okay,
yeah,
the fishing theme. All right.
Yeah.
You could do like trout. You could do like trout. Trout would be a cool name.
But it's stuff to go fishing. I got a net. I got
all right. God dang it. Well, you're true. Okay.
a pail.
We'll have to try to come up with bucket.
Yeah, that's what my mom calls my boy.
There you
bucket.
go. See? Perfect, man.
You want to leave us out?
Doop.
Want to leave us out?
Do I?
Ooh.
I don't know. Do I?
Casey, we truly fucking appreciate your time, my man.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. I had a blast. Always.
We're at hour 23.
Yo. This is your time right now. Josh is gonna. Oh, hold on.
I am. I'm still.
He's leading you out, and this is the time you can throw out all those wonderful plugs. Dude, you know what pissed me off the other day?
What pissed
When
you
I
off?
was so I went and I looked at the platform where anyway. So to the wonderful listeners that are listening on Apple, Pandora, iHeart, all that stuff, the links in the show notes don't fucking work, man. It only does on Spotify.
As far as what now? Oh, when you leave the question for people?
No, like in the show notes, if you're listening like on another platform.
Oh, like if you put an
iHeart.
actual link to somebody where they can't click on it or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
There's
I'm
a
with
link
you.
you can't click on. Don't be lazy. Just type it in. It's there.
Copy
Sorry
and
for you
paste.
guys.
Copy and paste, guys. Copy
Right.
and paste.
Yeah. Copy and paste.
Yeah. Well, give all of our wonderful listeners all your
Is this my plug session? Is that what you're saying? This
Yes,
one?
sir.
yes, sir.
Well, I'm Coach Casey. I'm the host of the Middle of the Road podcast every Tuesday, well, mostly every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. I have a co-host, TJ, guy that sits behind me, Skin Man. Week to week, it's a good show. Sometimes better than others. We're growing every week. We don't do as great with the live. We do real good with the downloads and have a good support staff from the old shows I used to do. So we do it for fun. It's our poker night. We love to plug people and have people on. So I got to meet a bunch of cool podcasts, a bunch of cool dudes, and got to do a couple cool shows. So listen to us, man.
Yeah, shit.
Hell yeah.
Another thing too. You guys record just like, you know what I mean, a little bit, so then I can throw it on our show too.
Yeah.
Right? You know.
Yeah, we're going to start
Or-
recording some promos and do some more shit. I'm going to try to come up with like some commercials and just some goofy stuff to do for like intros and for that shit, for some little clips to send around. So we'll cut you some stuff and send it over for sure, man.
Yeah, hella appreciate it. And no joke, I fucking love watching you guys every Tuesday.
Well, I
I don't
appreciate
get
it.
in right on time, but yeah.
That's okay. This week
you're in my background.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This week you missed the first 16 minutes. I fucking tried this new camera setup, and I use OBS Studio, and you have to, every time you add a new scene, you have to link your audio in, and I did not link my Rodecaster Pro into it. So we went, and I looked over and I realized it, but we went 15 minutes and 38 seconds of no audio, and it was probably the best 15 minutes and 38 seconds of the show. So I re-released it without video today. I always capture the audio. I save it on the road board, and then I do my video on OBS, so in case it fucks up, I have a backup. So
Definitely gonna check it out. I haven't listened to it. I've seen my phone actually notified. Ooh, this is another wonderful plug. So if you follow each of us on Spotify, you just click that little bell when an episode comes out. You get notified.
Hell yeah.
yeah, and listen to at least freaking 2 minutes of it. We get the hits for it. We get
Right.
a chance to get some freaking some real sponsors to actually pay a couple bucks, and it's always good for an up and coming podcast. I know Joe Rogan doesn't need your 15th download this month, so throw one a
Yeah.
small podcaster's
Give
way,
to us.
man.
Yeah, fucking come out.
Listen small, guys. Listen small.
For sure.
Well, we truly appreciate you, man. I'm gonna send you a picture of that card.
Okay, we'll
And
do
then
it.
Yep. We're gonna go outside and smoke.
And worst case, if I get your permission, I'll call it and record it and send it for you guys to play on the show or something too. But I think it'd be fun to do with Josh and actually set up an appointment and have him go through it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but let me. I want to try to set up one too, and then I'll call back the next week and cancel it and reschedule it for another week out and try to make it like a reoccurring 15-minute segment.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love the way this is going.
Sounds great.
All right,
Well,
guys,
hey,
dude. I had a
man,
blast.
you
Thanks
have-
for having me on, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Later.
Peace, y'all. Well, that was fun. That's the end of my show for tonight. That was way longer than I planned on going. It's 10:34. My family's been asleep for a while. My dogs are inside. My son's out partying with his buddies. I'm going to shut this down, probably mess with it tomorrow. I did just release the show tonight on on all the platforms. I don't have video. I will release some video. I'm going to try to sync it up and match it up and get the video out, but half the people listen on iTunes, and they don't care what our ugly faces look like. So thanks for listening if you did. Thanks for downloading if you do. Peace, y'all.
And I'll finish with this. Throughout my life, I've done alcohol and I've done marijuana. I'm a product of the 60s. And I can assure you, I've misbehaved far more on alcohol than I ever have on marijuana.
Truth.